Hello from Sweden and welcome to this reading. This path can no longer be avoided, your pre-written destiny. And I have prepared 4 different piles with a picture of a mystical creature, a tarot card from the tarot deck we are going to use in your pile, and a crystal. And the pile that you feel the most drawn to will be your reading today. So we have pile number 1 with the mermaid together with the mermaid tarot, and this is 1 card from that deck and the back side, and also the ruby fuchsite crystal. Let's see if we can focus. We have pile number 2 with the Pegasus together with the Star Tarot. This is the back side of one of the cards, and a selenite crystal. And we have pile number 3 with the Phoenix together with the Osho Shen Tarot, Osho Sen Tarot, and a Sunstone crystal. And finally, we have pile number 4, the Dragon, together with the Shaman, I think it's called, the Shaman Tarot, yes, the Shaman Tarot, and the Pyrite crystal. Okay, this is the options for today's reading. If you need more time, you can pause the video. Otherwise, you can scroll down to the comment section where you will find your timestamps. And I'll see you guys in your sep readings. Hello, pile number 1, and welcome to your reading. You felt drawn to the mermaid together with the mermaid tarot and the ruby fuchsite heart-shaped crystal. And the ruby fuchsite, if I'm pronouncing that right, is a stone of courage, healing, and strength connected to the root chakra, heart chakra, the water element, and also Cancer, Scorpio, Leo, Sagittarius, and Aquarius. Let's take a breath and let's dive into your reading. This path can no longer be avoided, your pre-written destiny. So let's see what no longer can be avoided, because it is a part of your destiny. It's leading you to your destiny. We are going to see what the messages are. And I have chosen 4 oracle decks for you that I felt specifically when I was tuning into the energy of the mermaid. And pile number 1. So we're going to push this to the side because we need some more space. I'm going to put the mermaid, and we're going to put the heart up here. The stone of courage, healing, and strength. And I realized yesterday when I was preparing the reading, because I always prepare it the day before, because there's so much to do before I can even start the reading, that I actually picked 1 card out for the intro. So we're going to keep this one as your first tarot card. And now we're going to fill up the space a little bit with a couple of oracle cards. And then we are also going to continue. We're going to start with the oracle. The first part of your reading is going to be kind of half. And then we're going to continue with a bigger tarot spread. So what is path? Oh, you're getting 3 of these. What is the path? Pile number 1. That you cannot avoid. That is too many cards. Okay, let's keep that one. Okay, I have to take a breath. Eclipse was yesterday, so I had a very strong healing session. So I feel like I'm a little bit shaky still. We are ready to start. Let's look at the tarot card. Wow. Queen of Wands. Stone of Courage. Queen of Wands. Self-empowerment. Taking charge over your own healing. Taking charge over your own future. Taking charge over your own destiny. Strong action here. But let's see what else we got. Inner peace. You are enough. I am enough journal. Yeah, I am enough journal. Inner peace. Okay, she has created her own, see? She is in her own bubble, her own space, her own sanctuary, where she is empowering herself by feeling worthy and by feeling that you are enough. We also have a number 17 here, which also makes me think of the divine path, angel number, divine path, being aligned with your divine path. The mermaid is also looking ahead. You are being pushed. You are being pushed towards being more confident, more courageous, and taking more action when it comes to your happiness and what you are worthy, and also cutting out what you have outgrown. Inner child. Oh, this is very strong. And a number 16 here as well. So you have 16 and 17. Heal your inner child. You have come to a place now, pile number 1. And I feel in this pile that you are not embarking just on your healing journey. I feel like you come to like some type of pivotal point or some type of crossroad in your life where you have to take very strong action and to, I don't know, like choose your inner child, protect your inner self, protect your inner peace. Not let anything or anyone mess with you. I think your pre-written destiny is to heal, because the mermaid makes me think of the feminine and the masculine. Heal the feminine and the masculine within you. Heal the inner child within you. Heal those things that has made you feel not worthy, that you have made you feel not balanced, that has created certain type of conflicts and issues and anxious thoughts and feelings in your life. It is like you are working through those things, and you have been working through those things so that you can become whole, so that you can feel that I am worthy of love, I am worthy of success, I am worthy of abundance, I am enough. So that you have created a space of peace in your life where you can open the root. We have the crystal was connected to the root chakra and the heart chakra. So root chakra, I feel safe in the world. I have healthy relationships. I have a home that I feel safe in, that I feel like I have some type of roots. And the heart, there is space for my heart to be at peace. The path you no longer can avoid is to heal those last things. And it could even be that you're being pushed here. It could be somebody's pushing your buttons, or life is pushing your buttons. Your safety, your security. Could be something with relationships, even with the root chakra. relationships, work, finances. And the heart also. Like, what does the heart want? Because the mermaid is longing here. The path that can no longer be avoided is your self-empowerment. Is you taking action. Look at this. Learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. Yeah. Making your human life. There's something with your human life that's very important that you might be missing. I don't know, like I'm feeling like something is very important. It could even be that you've been preparing for something, pile number 1. And you are the thing. Like, look at this. We have one female, one female, one female, one female, one person. So maybe I have some very strong female viewers that have a very strong destiny to heal their divine feminine. In pile number 1, yeah. To be completely... This is some type of glow up here, even if you're a man here. I think mostly it's healing both the divine masculine and the feminine, because we have both these sides within us. To become whole. And if you're a man listening to this, it could be that something with you need to heal the divine feminine within you to find peace. To nourish and nurture that inner child, to listen and tap into your inner self in a more feminine, in a more yin energy way. More surrendering, more surrender, more acceptance, more listening. Because it's almost like your inner child has something to tell you. Something that is not healed, they want to tell you. Some of you, your inner child is saying that they are proud over you because the power that you've been taking back. There's a lot about taking back your power here, realizing who you truly are, how beautiful you are from the inside and out. Cherish the talents and the gifts that you have. And become a whole human. Something with becoming a whole human. Let's look at these 3 cards. Change. Say time to take action. Definitely. We have number 9 here. Makes me think of the 9th house, which is about learning and expanding and divinity. Learning, expanding, wisdom, divinity, knowledge. Foreign countries. Maybe you're going to travel somewhere or traveling. We have a marriage. Union, divine masculine, divine feminine. Yeah, it's something with you balancing the divine masculine and becoming, I keep hearing like becoming whole. Becoming whole. And maybe the root chakra and the heart chakra, because it came out here with the ruby fuchsite. Maybe those 2 chakras are really in focus now. Maybe there are something that you are still healing or taking back from those aspects. And then we have a main female. So yeah, I said woman, 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 woman. And here we have a main female. And here we have the marriage. For some of you, if you have a divine counterpart and you are the feminine, I mean, you are going to attract your divine masculine by your pre-written destiny is for you to come into union with your counterpart. If it's a soulmate, if it's a twin flame, it doesn't matter. It is still your counterpart in some way. So coming into union is destined. But before that, because I felt like you were being prepared for something. If you're a man, if you're a woman, doesn't matter. Like I said, you're being prepared for something. If you're a man, I think there's something with your feminine aspect, like the yin. Once again, it's about acceptance. It's about surrender. It's about breathing and being able to be at peace and flowing more. It's about nurturing. It's about self-love. It's about being more than doing. Queen of Wands, self-empowerment in this fierce goddess way almost. Definitely there's going to be like a glow up here. Because from the inner child to your external self, from the inner child to your self that you are now, like it's almost like you are collecting soul pieces also. You're healing past life soul pieces. You're gathering everything and earthed, learning how to be a human. It's like you are collecting all your energy and you're becoming whole and you're becoming healthy. I heard wealthy, but I said something that was just a mistake for me, but maybe you're becoming wealthy as well. Spiritually wealthy and wealthy in inner peace and stillness, definitely. And you're becoming a whole human. And with that becoming a whole human, with the marriage here, there's a union within yourself, but some of you also have a divine counterpart. Once again, somebody very important, where you are coming into some type of higher alignment together, because it was meant to, you were meant to be together. We have Four of Pentacles, stability. Stability, once again, a lot of earth energy here. Earth and water, stability. Yeah, a lot of stability, a lot of healing. The path that no longer can be avoided. You becoming whole. Taking action, being unapologetic about who you are, standing up for who you are, having a very powerful voice and self-expression and healthy boundaries, protecting your inner child, protecting your peace, but also starting to expand self-love and joy and happiness. Definitely, like glow up. Like I feel like strongly, like you're gonna have many glow ups in your life. And this pile, the older you get, the more strong and grounded and centered and healed and beautiful you become, because it's gonna reflect on the external. So it's like you become older, but you look better. Yeah, you look better. She has red hair. Everybody has red hair here. Red hair, red hair, red hair, reddish hair. Little bit reddish hair, a lot of red. Maybe she only has black hair here. The Four of Pentacles. Something with your hair. Maybe your hair is gonna have a glow up. We have Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles is great. Nine of Pentacles is about independence. It is about freedom. It is about rewards. You know, we have the Eight of Pentacles first, which is about commitment and devotion and hard work, and then comes Nine of Pentacles. That hard work is giving you freedom. It is giving you independence. It is bringing you rewards. So you're moving towards becoming whole. And we got the Fool, rebirth. Yeah, I mean, really, this is in this pile. I think you're going through many rebirths, and I think you're going through karmic challenges and things like this. But everything is leading up to you to become a whole human, where you have healed your past lifetimes, you have healed and released the karma, because past lifetimes is you're dealing with it this lifetime with the same people. You know, sometimes people are like, but I don't know what the past lifetime issues is. Yes, it's the issues that you have now with certain people. That is because why is it so strong? Certain things. Why are certain things so strong? It's because you have been dealing with this in past lifetimes and it's not settled. So it has built up to something maybe very big, you know, or something very complicated, but you are healing that, and this is connected to your inner child here. So something very deep. It's like you're freeing yourself from your deepest self, and you're taking back your power. You're taking back your beauty. You are learning how to embody self-love and honor who you are, to see yourself with truth, see the beauty of who you are, and manifest your life in a way that suits you, and in a way that you are worthy. You are worthy of healthy relationships. You are worthy of a good job. You are worthy of a good home and things like this. But this is really like one main female. Like you are the thing. Like you are your own destiny. You are the destiny. You are your own destiny. You are the destiny. For you to be healed, for you to be powerful, empowered. What is powerful? To be empowered, confident, with inner peace, with emotional maturity, with a certain mastery of your own mind. You carry yourself with some type of wisdom, you know, with some type of grace almost. See, almost with the Fool here. You carry yourself with some type of spiritual wisdom. And I think this is your whole destiny. You are the destiny yourself. And we also have the 5 of Swords. Beneath the 9 of Pentacles, we have the 10 of Cups. Wow, this is very good. Yeah, happiness is definitely on your path. In contentment, we have the Chariot, which goes so good together with the car here, with change. So yeah, the path that no longer can be avoided. I mean, you standing up for yourself, you saying no when you need to say no, you cutting out the BS, you being fiery. There's a fire burning within you. There is like, with all the red hair, there's a fire burning within you that is yearning for freedom, that is yearning to be confident, to be healed, that fiercely wants to protect its peace and your inner child, like something with protecting your inner child and not let anything mess with you anymore, but like really like having very strong boundaries, having a very strong voice. The mermaid, the siren, makes me think of manipulation also. You know how the siren lured the seamen into the sea, and I don't know what they did with them. If they ate them, if they slept with them, I actually don't know. But luring, something with like overcoming, manipulation, or overcoming certain fogginess, certain lies about yourself, about your life, about people, something with like really coming out of, I don't know, so like maybe you have been manipulated in some way, or you're dealing with manipulative people and energies or fake things. You're moving from the fake fog to, you know, with the Queen of Wands, like this fiery goddess. I'm getting Kali energy here as well. Fiery goddess, deity. So this is you. There is a fire burning within you, and you're meant to overcome the obstacles. And we have it here. Look at the Fool and the Chariot, and we have 9 of Swords and 5 of Swords. So with the 9 of Swords and 5 of Swords, 2 very heavy cards, showing anxiety, showing fear. See, there's somebody even up here in the tent. And there's a scary mermaid that wants to like, I'm gonna take you. And here we also have something scary with blood even, and a knife. You know, so there's something dark, there's something a little bit scary here. I wouldn't say like scary, but something is definitely going on. But with the Fool and the Chariot here, yeah, you're meant to really go through those dark tunnels and deal with it. You have to deal with things. This is the pile where the path that no longer can be avoided, you dealing with things, you standing up for yourself, you protecting your peace, protecting your inner child, and choosing to cut out anything or push out anything or have very healthy boundaries about anything that's trying to hurt you or mess with you. That is your lesson here. That is the thing here. Standing up for yourself is the lesson here. What you are worthy. And something with your voice, because we have 9 of Swords and 5 of Swords, and swords are air element. So there's something with your voice, and also the siren singing or the mermaid. I think maybe mermaids and sirens are 2 different things. So sorry if I'm mixing it up, but still the voice comes out here. So there's something with your voice and something with lies and manipulation, and maybe people that are deceptive, or you know, you've been dealing with, or if that doesn't resonate at all, could be that you had to master that inner voice. Maybe your whole life you've been thinking that you're not good enough, and you have a very negative self-talk. It's time to deal with that negative self-talk. It's not even true. It's just talk. It's just thoughts that you have about yourself. So there's something that needs to be like really addressed here and really transformed here. And I think you have all the power within you. Like in this pile, it doesn't feel like you're just embarking on your healing journey. It feels like you are at a very pivotal point in your life where it's like, it's time now to show. I felt like I wanted to cry. Okay, it is time now to show the world who you really are. by your actions, by your words, and by your boundaries. It is time to show yourself how powerful you actually are and how ready you are for your destiny, which is to become whole, by taking back all your power, to stand very strong and grounded in yourself, and to love yourself, every little part of yourself, to embody that self-love, that nurturing energy, and becoming whole. Yeah, becoming whole, that keeps coming up, becoming a whole person. Okay, pile number 1. This was your reading. Oh, I have to take a little bit of a breath. It was a very strong reading today. So before we stop, I have one last thing to say. I have that hasn't anything to do with your reading, but I have 2 oracle decks and the little guide deck that I have created myself. The little guide deck, I only have half a box left now, so it's like really almost sold out. So I'm selling both of them as a package deal with a 50% discount and free worldwide shipping. So if you want to grab one of the last packages, you can do it on my website, nordicl.com. Okay, pile number 1, this was your reading. If you want to share your story in the comment section, please feel free to do so today. I'm going to really read all the comments or most of them. I usually do because it's fun to see how things resonate. So I'm very curious how it resonates. So if you want to share your story, once again, please feel free to do so. Either way, I do wish you all the best and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye. Hello, pile number 2, and welcome to your reading. You felt drawn to the Pegasus, the Star Tarot, and the selenite crystal, the stone of purity. Is connected to the crown chakra, Taurus, and air element. So let's dive into your reading. This path can no longer be avoided, your pre-written destiny. And I have prepared a tray here with 4 oracle decks that I felt I picked them out especially for this pile, because this was the energy that I was picking up from the Star Tarot, the Pegasus, and the Selenite. Everything has been carefully picked out today. It took such a long time. So I hope the reading is going to be good. Let's put your Pegasus and the Stone of Purity. Selenite is a very high vibrational crystal. Actually, it's also connected to angels. Pegasus is also connected to a very high vibration, freedom, ascension, higher perspective, divine guidance, destiny, breakthrough. So there's already very strong energy here. And I also realized yesterday when I was preparing the reading and the intro that I had already picked out 1 tarot card for each of the decks. So this is going to be your first tarot card. And now we are also going to take a bunch of oracle cards. Let's just start with preparing the oracle card. Oh, that came out strongly, but I want to keep it there. Yeah. So what is okay, cards are coming out quickly here. What is the path for you? I don't read oracle cards in reversal. If you wonder why I turned it around, I don't think many readers do that actually. No, let's just keep that one. Okay. Let's see what we got. Empress. Empress energy here. Empress energy. Empress is for abundance. Empress is very abundant. Empress is a very fertile, abundant, divine, almost goddess energy, I would say. Look at the owl and the star here. Also talking about higher ascension. Is it time to upgrade your life in a very profound way, maybe? Is it time to become abundant? Is it time to become very abundant now? Is it time to fly? maybe. We have pleasure. See? Wow, pleasure goes so good together with Empress. Empress, the planet connected to Empress is Venus. And planet Venus, everybody knows about planet Venus. You know, planet Venus is about pleasure. It is about joy. It is about love. It is about good food. It's even about money. It is actually connected to Taurus. Venus is connected to Taurus and Libra. And the selenite is, for some reason, is connected to Taurus. But Taurus is also, it's an earth energy, but Taurus is also very sensitive. It's a very, Taurus energy can be like a strong healer, healing energy, earthy healing energy, which goes so good together with the Empress here. So pleasure, path that cannot be avoided. See, maybe you are upgrading now to something with flying, something with upgrading, something with raising your vibration, something with opening the doors of abundance. Potential, what's going on? We have this beautiful mountain top, and I think these are also, see, do you see the sunlight also coming here from my window? But look at this, these are also stars, right? Maybe some star gateway, opening a portal. The path that can't be avoided, that can no longer be avoided, your pre-written destiny. You're going to ascend, like it's something with ascension, something with spiritual upgrade, but also life upgrade comes with this. Empress is a glow up. Empress is fertility, fertile ground, things are growing, big rewards. There is sweetness here with all the fruit trees. And there's so much abundance. There's different, you know, the Empress is connected to all the queens in tarot. So the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, and the Queen of Wands. All these four archetype feminine energies are in one here, unified. The Queen has been born. The Queen is born, you know, with the Empress. So it seems like what I'm really getting here is like really embodying abundance and wealth and wisdom. Abundance, wealth, and wisdom, and power. Abundance, wealth, wisdom, power. These were very strong keywords here. I mean, what's going on? Pile number 2. Look at that. The whole heaven is opening up for you to bring you manifestation. This almost looks like Atlantis. Do you see that in the background? Like almost like this golden age of Atlantis or Shambhala or some other type of heavenly. We have the Pegasus, yeah, like something with like some heavenly gifts. And the Pegasus is connected to Greek mythology and was born from Medusa and Poseidon. I think I read really quickly. But something with like the heaven is opening up, a potential manifestation. I mean, this is good. this is only positive here, and I just feel like the almost like the heaven is opening up, cracking open for you, and bringing you heavenly gifts. I don't know what you did to make yourself rise up in energy like this, but something with breakthrough, very strong breakthrough here. We just had eclipse yesterday, so maybe we just had the eclipse in Leo. We're also going to have an eclipse in Virgo coming up when I'm recording this reading, but maybe something else is going on because we do have the sky, the Pegasus, the sky, the star. So maybe something astrologically is activating, it's helping you, is breaking you free from something. But the breakthrough here is just like an egg that cracks. I don't see any pain here. So that's like almost feels like I don't know where you come from. I don't know where you're coming from. But maybe maybe you come from pile number 1. Yeah, almost this is could be a continuation from pile 1, complete different energy. So it could be if you want to check what happened before, or like it could be that you check pile 1 if you feel like it. You don't have to. But something, it's like I feel like you come from something that I cannot see. And it's like you finally cracked the surface. It's finally like the lotus, you know. The lotus growing from the muddy waters has finally reached the surface. And it's blooming out. This is you, the Empress. You are blooming now. You are blooming now. You are blossoming now. Pleasure, potential, manifestation. The gods are smiling at you. They're bringing you gifts of abundance. See, we also have, this year we have another owl. Observe, loving eyes see all. This is funny. I just said like the heavens are smiling upon you. See? They see you, the guides. Equanimity, see the truth and step back. I feel like you have detached yourself from something. I feel like you have freed yourself from something. I feel like something is not in your life anymore. It's not in your energy anymore. It's not in your emotions. It's not in your mind. You have purified yourself. You have puked that out. You have purged that out. You have cut it out. You are flying free. You have moved away. I don't know what, but you are flying free here. The path that can no longer be avoided is your path of happiness, abundance, manifestation, freedom, and some type of cleanness. I want to say like you're clean in your aura. Like there's some upgrade with your chakras, some alignment with your chakras, and a pure energy that is flowing up and down, up and down. And this is so strong here. I keep feeling like there's, I mean, come on, what's going on? We've got abundance. I mean, what is going on? I mean, if you chose pile number 2, like, good for you, pile number 2. Yeah, pile 2 and number 2. And when I saw number 2, I was also thinking of Taurus, and Venus is connected to the 2nd house in astrology, also the 7th house in astrology, which is Libra and relationships. But the 2nd house is about self-worth. It is about material wealth. It is about money and finances, and it's about your money and your material things and wealth, but also about self-worth. And it seems that you are, what no longer can be avoided is the gateway of your good karma and abundance, the heavens cracking open only for you and smiling at you and saying you are getting now your birthright. Your birthright of abundance is coming to you now. With manifestation here also, you have been manifesting something huge. Yeah, I feel like, why do I feel like I want to cry? Yeah, it's so strange. Like there's a huge dream that is about to come true. That can't be avoided. Like it's meant to be you. See, we have a big mountain here. So that makes me think this is big. We have the Empress here carrying the energies of 4 queens. The queens are already powerful, but she's carrying the energy of 4 queens. In the mountain. And then the opening here with this, I don't know, Atlantis, Shambhala, this heavenly... Atlantis was more a galactic civilization. It wasn't a galactic civilization. It was an earthly civilization. So this feels more like something like I don't know. Is it Sirius? Is it like the starseed galaxy Sirius? So like it's like almost like they're bringing something to you. So there's a sense of also like spiritual mysticism here. There's something opening up. There's upgrades here. There's downloads here. Sounds strange, maybe. We don't even have to understand these things, but it's like something is happening with your energy system. Something is happening with the way you think, the way you feel, the way you have an easier time to detach and observe things. You have mastered yourself in some way. You're carrying yourself in a whole new way. You got your wings back. Yeah, maybe you are a fallen angel. What is a fallen angel? A fallen angel is like, there's star seeds and galactic beings. I talk about these things on my channel, so if it resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I mean, that's just the way it is. So it could be that you are an incarnated angel, angelic being, or a star seed from like a higher place. And, the wings are symbolizing also, your high vibration and your connection to the divine and your connection to who you truly are. So fallen angel is kind of like somebody that has lived on earth for such a long time, is so entangled in the karma, and is so lost in their own mission. We don't remember who we are. We don't remember who we are. So that's kind of what a fallen angel is. So it's nothing dangerous, nothing bad, not like in the Bible or something like this. This is just my view on things. So when we purify ourselves, when we heal, when we crack open the ego, we go through the dark night of the soul, we go through the twin flame journey, we go through this crisis, this healing, that miracle, this breakthrough. You know, we meet with this destined people. We purify ourselves. We remember who we are. And there's something with you getting your wings back. And this could also just symbolize you being freed from some heavy karma. And you're now free to fly. It could be that you're freed from some job, from some people, from some... I don't know what. But it's like you are flying here. And abundance is smiling. The heavens are smiling at you. Loving eyes see all. They see you. It's like, I don't know, like you're really recognized by the divine for your where is the tarot deck here? Yeah, I just yeah, you're recognized by the divine for the efforts that you have done to heal, to there's something with you and the connection to the divine that's very like close. So you definitely, you are a star seed, an angelic being, a light being, master, I don't know what, but you have strong guides. Yeah, that's for sure. Okay, so let's see what we got. The Lovers. I mean union. Also, look at the angel. Blessing. Once again, what are you being blessed with here? What gifts are the universe bestowing upon you? But something is bestowed upon you now, if I can use that word. And you're getting something here. And it's so divinely. Some of you are going to get like a gift being activated, like a healing gift being activated, or you're getting a new power, new spiritual power. Something that you are getting here that is very, 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 very beautiful. The Lovers. Okay, let's see what else we got. We got the Five of Wands. Forgiveness. I heard with the Five of Wands for some reason, forgiveness. And look at this, we got the volcano. We have so much going on in your reading. Because I was thinking about the mountain here. It almost looks like a volcano, but it isn't. It's just a mountain top with some snow. And then we have the starry sky in the background here. And here we have the volcano. So something has calmed down here. You have conquered something. Or maybe you are in the process of conquering this. Maybe this is what's happening. You are observing now instead of reacting. You're handling things from a whole different level because, and this is purifying yourself. This is how you're breaking free. What comes first, I don't know, but it's the same path. So the volcano you have conquered the volcano, or you are conquering the volcano. With the King of Cups here, this is the spiritual master. So you are conquering the volcano, or you have conquered the volcano, and we have the Magician. I mean, come on, how much power, how much more power can you have in this reading? The Empress and the Magician. And the Magician, so we said the Empress, holds the energy of all the four queens. The Magician holds the energy of all the four elements. In tarot, we have four elements. We have swords, we have cups, we have wands, and we have coins. So the Magician, see, he has all so he is the archetype of power. The Magician is the archetype of manifestation. It's the master manifester. The Magician is the master manifester together with the Empress. You are becoming a master. Like, I feel like I want to bow down. Like something with like bow. I don't know why I saw this, but I saw like bowing down to you and like, ooh, master. So it was a little bit like a joke from the guides as well. Like, you are reclaiming so much power right now. And you're changing your whole way of reacting to things. Before the volcano could erupt and take over you, those inner emotions, those triggers, those thoughts. But now with the Pegasus, you're rising above everything and you're becoming aligned with a higher consciousness. Yeah, this is it. You're raising your consciousness. And we've got the Hanged One. This is perfect as well because the Hanged One or the Hanged Man is connected to Neptune, and it is about sacrifices in tarot. It's about sacrifices. And I want to stay there actually because it seems like in this pie you have sacrificed a lot of things because you needed to deal with your life and somehow your karma. You needed to deal with the volcano. You needed to deal with your pain body, your inner self. Pain body. What is the pain body? Let's take that quickly. So the pain body is past negative reactions, emotional reactivity, anger, sadness, grief, worry, anxiety, fear, leaves a residue. Every time we react, it leaves a residue in the body. It gets stored in our body, in different chakras, depending on how we are reacting. It gets stored there, and it creates its own entity that is called the pain body. This is an Eckhart Tolle term, the spiritual teacher, Eckhart Tolle. Eckhart Tolle. So the pain body, when we get triggered, all that past pain, past anger, past anxiousness and worry, it gets triggered and we start to react because it's like an inner volcano that is making it worse, and we have a hard time not to be angry, not to be anxious, not to be worried, not to be fearful, not to start thinking in certain patterns, not to start reacting and acting in certain ways. Even if we want to, it's hard. But it seems here with Neptune here that you are somehow now conquering yourself. Like the anger, the triggers can't get the best out of you anymore. It's like you are stronger now than your unhealed wounds. You are stronger now than certain thoughts and triggers. So with the King of Cups here, you have now embodied a lot of emotional maturity or spiritual maturity, spiritual wisdom, and this is also where you're heading. You're heading towards that. With the King of Cups here, this is like the very strong, you have very strong potential to be a healer and a spiritual teacher. Even if you don't want to, you have a very strong potential to be that naturally. It could be just that you're walking around and giving people wisdom by the way you live your life. But with the sacrifices here and the Hanged Man, it really feels like you were stuck. The Hanged Man is trapped, upside down. The only way that he can free himself, he can't go anywhere physically. He's trapped in something. But the mind here, so the Hanged Man is also symbolizing enlightenment, because when we are completely trapped in something, we still can go within. We always have ourselves, so we can always go within and see what's happening within, and conquer our mind and conquer our emotions, emotional word, conquer our reactions. We'd observe here an equanimity, non-reactivity. It seems like you are conquering yourself completely. And you're reaching some type of higher enlightenment, some type of higher consciousness, and the heavens are smiling upon you because of the work and the sacrifices that you have done, because there has been a big volcano here with the Five of Wands. There could have been a lot going on here, a lot of karmically going on. Five of Wands could be like karmic relationships, very, very hard. It was very entangled. But now, even with the flowers here, it's like forgiveness. Maybe you're meant to come to a place of forgiveness and acceptance. Complete forgiveness, complete acceptance, releasing everybody who has hurt you from your energy. Doesn't mean that it's right what they did or did not do, but it's like you're meant to reach a place of complete compassion, acceptance, and forgiveness, and this will set you free. I feel like I wanted to cry now. And you will fly. You will fly so high. There will be like barely anything that will like shake you anymore. And because you are flying high like this, you are opening up once again the gateways of abundance. The heavens the gods are smiling at you, and you are becoming a master manifester. There is both the spiritual teacher, the wise one here, but also the master manifester here with the magician. We got the hermit. Yeah, wow. The hermit beneath the King of Cups. So much inner wisdom, so much spiritual wisdom, so much maturity, so much light, so much purity, so much compassion within you. This is what you're heading towards. The Lovers. See, I feel like the Lovers here is talking about the spiritual union within yourself rather than the union with someone else. But if you have a twin flame, a divine counterpart, definitely this is showing up here. That is definitely showing up. But I think the strongest thing here is your own Kundalini rising, your own spiritual ascension, and your own becoming whole. Oh, I'm getting goosebumps on my arms. And we got the devil. This is perfect. This is what you're conquering. See? You are conquering the devil. You have conquered the devil. You were born. You were born. Look at this. The devil is also kind of a counter card from the Lovers. We've got the sun here underneath as well. See? There's so much positivity in your reading. The sun is smiling at you. And the yin and the yang, balancing the divine masculine within you, balancing the divine feminine within you. The sun also healing the inner child. You have been on such a healing journey. This is definitely coming from pile number 1, a continuation. Once again, you don't need that pile if you don't want to. Just check it if you want to have longer reading and like more depth maybe to your reading. But I think this is enough as well. So the devil and the Lovers, we have 2 people here. This is the toxic relationship. This is the toxicity. This is the divinity. Toxicity versus divinity. So you are overcoming anything karmic in your life, anything and everything karmic in your life, to find the divinity, to embody the divinity within you. You're embodying the divinity within you. You are taking back your power, and you are in the process once again. It's like the healer is being born within you, the teacher, the wise one is being born within you, and the empress as well, the queen, the king. We have both the Empress and the King here. Whatever you identify yourself with as a divine masculine, divine feminine, or both, you know, you are holding the energies within you. And I mean, I feel like just like the gateways of heaven are really opening up and smiling at you, recognizing you, and bringing you. I mean, you're on a good path. Pile number 2. You are on a very good path, and. I feel like I want to bow down, like, you know how you bow down and just like in a sacred gesture to show gratitude to the divinity within us all, and a gratitude to the path that we are on, because you are on a very very spiritual path. Yeah, pile number 2. You are on a very, very spiritual path. Doesn't feel like that always, but it seems like here you are already like I think at this pile you're already flying high. Yeah. Okay, pile number 2. This was your reading, and before we stop, I have to say something that I have 2 oracle decks that I have created. And the little guy deck is really almost sold out. I have half of a box left, so I'm counting on it to be sold out within a week now. So if you want to grab it, I'm selling both of my oracle decks together as a package deal with 50% discount and free worldwide shipping. And I do that on my website, nordicl.com. Also, I am releasing a 3rd oracle deck through a Kickstarter funding campaign on the 14th of September. And at the same time, to help to fund my deck, I will release 20 spots for a private reading with me. So if you want to get all that information and not miss a thing, because I'm still getting prepared to launch that campaign and get everything ready, do sign up to my newsletter on my website, because newsletter people always get to know things first, you know, because it's easiest, because I know they want to know things. So anyways, pile number 2, this was your reading. Please do share your story in the comment section. I'm going to read all the comments today. I do read most of them almost every time, because I like to see how things resonate, and it gives me like a little bit of connection with you guys as well. So please do share your story. Because it's fun. Yeah, I'm curious to see how it resonates with you. Otherwise, it's just me talking to myself here behind the camera. Anyways, pile 2. I do wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye. Hello, pile number 3, and welcome to your reading. You felt drawn to the Phoenix, the Osho Sen Tarot, and the Sunstone. The stone of confidence, vitality, and originality, connected to sacral chakra, solar plexus chakra, Leo, Libra, air element, and fire element. So Yeah, I need a breath. It was 2 long readings and very strong. Yeah, so let's see if this is also going to be a strong reading for you. So this path can no longer be avoided. Your pre-written destiny. And I have picked out 4 oracle decks specifically for this pile. Today I'm picking out oracle decks for each and every pile according to the energy that I'm getting from the tarot and the card and the crystal. This took like the whole day yesterday to prepare everything, but we are ready, we are here. So let's push that tray to the side. Let's put the Phoenix, very powerful archetype of birth, rebirth, death and rebirth. And I heard even destruction. But what's wrong here? What happened here? I was so grounded and centered in pile 1 and 2. Let me take another breath. And where did destruction come from? Yeah, maybe something is going on here. Maybe it's a little bit fiery here. So I also realized, because I was preparing the readings yesterday, that I already took out 1 tarot card to put in the intro. So we're going to use this one as your first tarot card. And now we're also going to continue with some oracle cards. That one came out super clear. So let's just prepare with a couple of tarot cards for you. Oracle cards, I mean. What is your pre-written destiny and the path that no longer can be avoided? Pile number Phoenix. You got 2 of these. Card came so fast, which is strange because I feel a little bit ungrounded here. But let's see. Let's look at the tarot card. We have patience. That's funny. We have 7 of Pentacles with patience, which is a super grounding card. So yeah, fire and destruction and patience. Okay, 7 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles, something is growing. Something is growing in a very grounded and protected way. She's pregnant here. She will give birth. We also have the moon cycles here. And yesterday, from when I'm recording this reading, we did have the Leo eclipse. And we have the sunstone was connected to Leo and Libra. So we have some Leo energy coming out here as well, together with Libra energy and also Earth energy, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. We have rarity. I'm not getting any message still, so let's just keep going. Let me also... This path can no longer be avoided. Definitely a breakthrough. And we have wisdom. The angel of wisdom is granting you insight from the higher realms. Rarity, insight, portal, patience, moon cycles. Why I'm getting a sense that something very important is happening that I have a hard time grasping right now. So we need to continue with the rest of the oracle cards. But rarity, like, oh yeah, something almost like something has opened up here. And it's being gifted to you, or you are breaking free here from something. I actually don't know. Uncover your softer self. Beauty lies beneath. Interesting. We have a duality here. We do have the pregnant woman here, which is on the 7 of Pentacles card. This is a tarot card, 7 of Pentacles. And 7 of Pentacles is connected to patience. It is connected to growth. Something is growing, but it's not ready yet to be harvested. It's not ready yet to give birth. And then we have the Phoenix, which is connected to death and rebirth. It is connected to birth. And I said destruction. And this was the fire. But after the fire, after the Phoenix has gone into the fire, this is the end of a cycle. It symbolizes the end of the cycle. He goes into the fire, completely burns out, burns down, becomes ashes, and then becomes reborn. Reborn, softer self. So complete, this is going to sound strange, what can no longer be, the path that can no longer be avoided has more about to do with yourself. And this is going to sound harsher than it is, so bear with me. But some type of complete destruction of something within you that you no longer are meant to carry. So this is literally going into the fire and burning that up to ashes. So something is meant to come to a complete ending. And from that, you are born again. But born in a different energy. It is like you go from fire to earth. You go from fire to earth. And you go from to softer self. And rarity and wisdom. And wait, look at this. We have 18 and we have 8 here. 7, 8. 7, 8, 18. I don't know what that means, but somehow, 7 plus 1 is 8. So it's kind of almost like 888. 888 is the angel number of abundance. Let's look at these two cards. Healing with nature. Your soul yearns to be outside in nature, around the healing waters, flowers, and trees. Okay, I'm getting the message now. Okay, what is happening here? I know exactly what's happening. I actually do. Yeah, I think at least you are the path that no longer can be avoided. Is you completely going through the end of the cycle, burning something up within you. Complete destruction. And this could also mean that you have to let go, or that you finally have the courage to let go of certain people, or you finally have the courage to stand up for yourself. You finally have the courage to quit your job. You finally have the courage to do this or do that, or I don't know what. But it's really, this is like a very big ego death here, I would say. This is the burn up of old pain, old accumulated pain that is stored in your energy field. This is a burn up and a severing of old cords, even cords that you have to certain thought patterns, collective thought patterns, collective emotional patterns. This is like, and what happens after this? After this, from the ashes, you are born. Look at this wisdom here. Look at this old man with angelic wings. The master and rarity uncovers softer self and healing with nature, and patience here also with the woman here. She's pregnant. She's holding her hands on her belly. She's protecting her baby. She is not stressing here. She knows everything takes time. You can't, patience sometimes also the opposite is not being patient because we want something to go quickly, but the birth, the growing of a baby in our belly, we can't make it go quicker. If a baby comes out too fast, it's not going to be done. It's not going to be ready. It's going to die. It has to be ready. It has to grow. It grows, and at a certain time it's like, okay, I am fully grown. Divine timing is here. Like really divine timing is here because I'm ready to pop out. I'm ready to be birthed. And that's what's happening with you. You are ready to be birthed. You are ready, really, you are really ready to go into, and I almost want to say the hellfires. And I know this sounds harsh and hard and like hard, but the process of the phoenix going into the fire and burning everything up, this is the purge, this is the ego death, this is the release, this is the kundalini pushing through. So there is a sense, I'm not saying it's going to be uncomfortable, but there's still fire here. There is still like certain things are going to be I wanted to say taken from you, and then I felt sad. Yeah, so but let's just leave it there. But from this, what is born here, I also feel like you are carrying the 7 of Pentacles energy, the healer, healing with nature. So what is going to be born here? You are destined to be a healer of some type. You are destined to be a person that carries a lot of wisdom and that maybe even very rare gifts within you. And this comes from the path that you have been on. You have been on a path. You have faced certain challenges that could have broken you down, that could have made you, that could have made you angry and depressed at the world, that could have made you into a bad person, maybe even, because, you know, but it seems like whatever challenges that you have had, it has made you stronger. It has made you wiser. It has made you seek maybe even higher truths and paths. Something here is like, there's like this rare transition going on right now. And I think that you are becoming there's a part of you being born that is new for even yourself. Like you haven't seen this part of yourself yet. What's this last card? Look at that. Positive life changes. Positive life changes are ahead if you choose to trust in the process. Yeah, why do we need to trust in the process? Because at a certain times, you know, things are being taken away from us. It is painful. We are losing things. There is a divorce. There is something happens, you know, that makes us very sad. And I'm not saying that it's right. I'm not saying that it's okay. I'm not saying that God or universe or whatever you want to call it is doing this to us just to like, yeah, you have to wake up. Let's give you some pain. I'm just, certain things we don't even understand. Like it's hard to see the connections with everything. But the one thing that I do see here is whatever adversities and challenges that you are going through is also pushing you through some type of fire, and is also the blessings from that. You know, there are difficult things as well. Of course, we're not denying that or minimizing that, but there's also certain blessings, and these blessings is that you are healing from within, and you're breaking free from things, and it's so profound, and it's so rare what you're going through here, that is changing and shifting your whole identity. So the blessings here is that it's at least it's bringing you in the end some positive changes, and something with you being reborn and changed in such a positive way that this is going to be like a profound shift that follows you your whole life. Let's just keep these. Let's see what happens. Oh, we got a lot of cards. Okay, let's just go with these. We have Judgment here already. And let's look at the bottom of the deck. We have Abundance with the Ace of Wands. I think this is it the Ace of Wands, or is this the... I can't even remember. Let me check really quickly. No, the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, this is the Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. I forgot, I haven't used this deck in a long time. Ace of Pentacles with Abundance. This is very good. So, we have the Judgment. We have... Chariot, I think. Okay, let me take a break and let me just go get my cheat sheet to this deck and I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. I think we can make it work. So we have Judgment, we have the Chariot, Awareness, Beyond, look at this, I mean, Beyond Illusion and Awareness. Beyond Illusion and Awareness. Judgment and the Chariot. We have Creativity with the Empress. We have the Four of Wands with participation. We have the Eight of Pentacles with ordinariness. That goes good together with the Seven of Pentacles, patience. And we have the Knight of Swords with fighting. Okay, let's start with these cards. Beyond illusion, participation. This, you're really conquering pile number 3. What you really need to know that you are, whatever adversity and challenges and obstacles that you have, you are really conquering them. At times, you know, it's a little bit slow At times it feels like you are repeating the same cycles and the same patterns, and it's like you're going in a circle. That is just a feeling that you have. You are, every time you are assessing a problem, it is like you are it's like you are transforming, you have been transforming little by little of the same issue, almost. And that's also why we have patience here. It's like there has been like a slow process. So in this pile, I wonder if you had like maybe 18 years of healing, or 8 years, 7 years comes out here strong. 7, 8, 18, something between 7 and 18 years. Like a long time of self-awakening, healing, and progress. And at times it feels like you're going in circles and that you're not getting anywhere. But the thing is, like, every time you are facing something, you are transforming a part of it. Yeah, I'm getting that very strongly. So you are moving forward. You are continuously moving forward, but it seems like your path is also filled with obstacles. And these obstacles, one thing that you need to know, these obstacles or turning points are not there to punish you in any way or make you confused or something. It's like they are there to help you settle certain things karmically, but also regain your power in some way and learn about your own power and your own abilities to able to do things. I feel like pushing forward, something like pushing forward, pushing through, pushing forward. Complete destruction. Yeah, the complete destruction of the ego comes out so strong here. So yeah, this is a pretty, fighting. See, even with the Knight of Swords, fighting yourself forward, pushing yourself forward, but fighting with creativity, with the Empress here, fighting with the basis of self-love and awareness and consciousness. Not just fighting. If we're just fighting, we are just fighting. We're not getting anywhere. So we got intensity here. And we have the Four of Cups in reverse. Interesting. So intensity is also the Knight of Wands. So we got two Knights. Knight of Wands, intensity, and Four of Cups in reverse. Yeah, head on. There's no way to escape this. You have to face your problems head on. That's the only way. You can't avoid an obstacle. You can't avoid a bad relationship. You can't try to... In this pile, really, it's like it's in your face. Like your problems is going to be in your face. So the path that no longer can be avoided is the obstacle that's in the way. Like you need to face it head on, and you need to conquer it. You need to... I keep hearing destruction. Self-destruction, but it sounds so horrible, but it's not. It's not horrible. It's like burning those things within you. The ego, the pain body, the old pain that you have been carrying, the certain reactions and way of seeing things, cords, severing cords, karmic cords, and freeing yourself. And it's like maybe it's intensified for the moment, but it's very interesting here because you have both the Seven of Pentacles, we have the Eight of Pentacles, and you have the King of Pentacles here with abundance as well. So there's a lot of stability here as well. I think you are on a very destined path, like your whole life has been a very destined path for you. And you have faced harsher aspects of yourself. You have faced fierce aspects of yourself, or you are doing that. And I think in this pile you have like a heart wall, or you had a heart wall, or something with your heart. There are like walls that you had to break, literally fight and break down. Or it could even be people that you really had to... It could be that you, in this pile, you have been dealing with aggressive people, harsh, hard lessons, deep losses maybe even, and things like that. The path that no longer can be avoided is the complete self-destruction of your old self, and the rebirth of the healer. of the wise man or woman, that you were always meant to become your true self. Yeah, your true self. And there's a rarity with you. I feel like I wanted to cry now. I felt, yeah, some very sweet energy coming through. Because behind all that pain and struggles that you had, behind all those adversities and all those obstacles, there is a very sweet natured human that is you, that has discover your softest self, like something with like very natural healing abilities, a very, I don't know if it's a soft spoken voice or a very wise, it could be soft, your voice can be soft spoken, powerful and wise at the same time, like something with like, because this feels like, this feels like your guides, but it also feels like it's a reflection of you. Carrying this, you had a lot of spiritual lifetimes, so you're carrying a lot of wisdom, and the rarity, there's something like, I don't know, now they're showing me you walking off alone, like lifetimes where you are completely dedicated to your spiritual path, as a nun, as a monk, as a sage, as a shaman in the woods or in the jungle, like so you had many lifetimes like this, and now it's like you are destroying everything that's not you and doesn't resonate with you, and stepping into your truest self. Yeah, your absolute truest self. That is a path that you can't avoid, becoming your truest self. That's the purpose. Some of you healing with nature, some of you are very strong healers. Once again, natural healers, natural teachers, spiritual teachers. You have, some of you, creativity, have very strong creative abilities. You are meant to share your art, your words, your voice, your dancing, your painting, your singing with the world. I wonder if you're meant to be seen in some way even. Yeah, it could be, but it's like everything is so grounded here as well. Yeah. Okay, pile number 3. Yeah, it became quiet. I was feeling like, should we do more cards? But everything became very still here. So I think we're going to stop. Yeah, pile 3. This was your reading. And also before we stop, I have 2 announcements. Number 1, my 2 oracle decks. You can get them as a package deal now, because the little guy deck is almost sold out. I only have half a box left, so I'm counting on it to be sold out now within a week. So I'm selling them both as a package deal with a 50% discount and free worldwide shipping. And you can get them on my website, nordicl.com. And also I am releasing a 3rd oracle deck through a Kickstarter campaign on the 14th of September at the same time, to help to fund my new oracle deck. You can also get the deck, but I will also be releasing 20 spots for a private reading with me. So if you don't want to miss any information about that, because I'm still getting ready, I'm a bit slow these days because of some personal reasons, but yeah, do sign up to the newsletter on my website if you want to be the first to know things like this, because I always prioritize people that are signed up to my newsletter, because I know they want these type of information, and I try not to bother you in the readings, because I know not everybody wants to hear these things. So anyways, pile number 3, also do please share your story in the comment section. I'm super excited to hear how things are resonating with you today, and I'm definitely going to check the comments. So yeah, please share your story if you feel like that. Either way, pile number 3, I do wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye. Hello, pile number 4, and welcome to your reading. You felt drawn to the dragon, the shaman's tarot, and the pyrite stone of abundance, protection, and growth, connected to solar plexus chakra and Leo. So let's dive into your reading. It was a little bit funny because pile number 4, the pile of the dragon, I felt so tired coming to pile 4. I had to eat 2 big pieces of dark chocolate. And I was just reflecting that it was a little bit funny because the dragon holds a lot of power, and I felt like I started to feel very tired because it was 3 very long readings. So maybe this is something with you boosting your power in some way. But let's see. So this path can no longer be avoided. Your pre-written destiny. And I have chosen these 4 oracle decks only for this pile. So we're going to work with these decks. So let's push that to the side to create some space. Let's put the dragon and the crystal up here. And I need to take my sweater off because I became hot. Okay, sweater is off. And also when I was preparing the intro yesterday, I put 1 card in the intro, 1 tarot card. So this is going to be your first tarot card. So let's put that there as well. And let's bring out some more oracle cards. And then we can start your reading. I think we're going to start with one of these. So what is the path you no longer can avoid? Pile number dragon. What is it that you no longer can avoid? Because it is your pre-written destiny, or it's leading you to your pre-written destiny, or it's a part of your destiny. No. Yes. Okay. 10 of Pentacles. This is good. 10 of Pentacles is wealth. It's legacy. Maybe it has something to do with your legacy, actually. With the dragon, the pyrite, the stone of abundance. Pyrite is often called the stone of abundance as it draws fortune and luck and helps us take action to create abundance. Pyrite is a wonderful and powerful protection stone that works on the physical, ethereal, and emotional levels to shield and protect us from all types of bad vibrations. Solar plexus chakra, Leo, and element earth. To protect, to shield us, something with your legacy. Okay, what else? I felt like I'm so tired, and I felt like and I heard time to wake up. Maybe it's time to wake up to your true legacy. Halls of learning, spirit guides, confirmation, and great lessons. Look at this. Wow, the dragon and the hall. I mean, see? Somehow this is the your legacy. Like you are here to share something. You have like a certain gift, or in this pile you have a certain gift or a certain purpose. And I feel like something is draining me of energy. Like, what is this? I feel like I want to fall asleep. I feel like I want to not do this reading, and this rarely happens. And I feel like I just want to go to sleep, and I feel like I completely lost my energy. And with the pyrite, a wonderful and pyrite is a wonderful and powerful protection stone that shields us and protects us from all type of bad vibrations. So are you like something with leaking energy, something with procrastination, something with confusion, not seeing your path clearly? And I feel like I have to really force myself, solar plexus chakra, yes, force myself to be awake here and to be not lose my power, because solar plexus is where we lose our power. Losing power. So the path that no longer can be avoided is to get rid of the things that is taking power from you and where you are losing power. And it can be, this is confusing here in this pile actually. There are confusing, or there are cords that you are connected to that are affecting the way you think and affecting the way you feel, and making you think and feel things that is keeping you in a lower type of life. Maybe making it hard for you to get rid of some bad habits, or making you just like almost like plugging also the upper chakras, and something with disconnecting you from your higher self. What is going on here? But what no longer can be avoided is you reclaiming your legacy of some type. Wow. We have the perfect storm with the raven. The courage to step into life. And number 44 as well. So 44, angel number 4. First of all, this is about stability and grounding. But 4, let's read the angel number book. This is the one I'm using. Number 44. The angels are giving you extra comfort, love, and support right now. Ask them for help with everything and listen to their guidance through your intuition. So the angels are guiding you. You are being guided by angels. Because Archangel Michael coming out very strong in your reading, because you need protection, you need shielding, you need to wake up, you need to be powerful enough to quit certain habits, you need to be powerful enough to open the third eye and the crown chakra, and like there's there's things in the way here. There are blockages and stagnations and things in the way here. The perfect storm, the courage to step into life. It's almost like something is keeping you, something is heavy on your energy. So the dragon can't fly. The dragon can't fly, and the dragon doesn't like. Where's the fire? There's no fire here. The fire is gone, and the power, like something with you leaking power, and this cannot stay anymore. They are guiding you the best they can, the guides, and you are going to come like through this. It can't be avoided anymore. That you are going to sever the cords. That you are going to like wake up the higher chakras, cleanse the chakras almost, and get reconnected with your legacy. With your 10 of Pentacles, with what is meant to happen, like with some, I would say this is in this pile, I think you have a very powerful destiny and a very specific one. There's no detours, it's like, okay, this is you, and this is where you're meant to go. And many people have like many small things as well, like small destinies, big destinies, but you have something big that is like a big thing, with the 10 of Pentacles. So it's like pushing you towards that. But it's almost like it's a wall between you, and it's like almost like something is blocking you from seeing it and knowing it and realizing it and remembering it, what it is. Like your soul remembering it. Like maybe you know, but you don't know. Maybe you know you have a strong destiny, but you can't really remember, or you don't know how to get there, or you don't feel powerful enough, you don't feel ready enough. You don't feel that you are there yet. And I feel in this pile that there is something attached to you that doesn't belong to you. And I feel like almost like I want to scream like a dragon, and I want to like flap my wings, and I want to like scream, or I want to like, what is it called? Like I want to scream in a way where there's fire coming out of my throat. So maybe there's something with your throat chakra that's very blocked, your voice, your truth about who you are, what you think, what you feel, your solar plexus chakra, your power. So here is somebody, here in this pile could even be somebody's pushing you down, or you are dealing with some life circumstances that is making you feel so much smaller and powerless than you are. For some people, not everyone, because I would like with the something with the dragon energy and the raven energy is within you. So you should know that you are powerful. Awakening. Awakening, yeah, see? Time to wake up. The path that cannot be avoided. You waking up. You awakening your chakras, making them spin like crazy. Purging out those blockages, those stagnations. Waking up. Yeah, I keep hearing time to wake up. Time to wake up. And it became better now, actually. The sleepy energy in the beginning, it just made me feel like, oh, I don't want to do anything. Let's just go to sleep, who cares? Or, I don't know, I lost motivation, I lost inspiration, I lost power. I just wanted to go to sleep. Yeah, I was like, how am I going to do this pile with the dragon? I mean, this is like high energy. Like, I'm not going to be able to hold it. Listen to self. Yeah, once again, throat chakra comes out very strong. The camera just said 1111. It's activated. Something is becoming activated now. And the crow also, or the raven also, has a voice, you know. There's something with the voice of the raven. So something, once again, with your voice. Maybe you're meant to share some truths. Maybe you're meant to write something. Maybe you're meant to scream at someone and stand up for yourself for the first time in your life. Maybe that's a very big, important part of your healing, to be able to stand tall and say no, or yes, or this, or that. But reclaim your life in some way. Somehow reclaim your life and push that draining energy. There's something so draining. It's like almost like an entity that comes over me. I just want to suck the life force out of me and just make me depressed and sad. Maybe you are dealing with a family karma, or maybe you're dealing with a collective energy, the energy of your workplace, your neighborhood. I don't know what it is, but it's definitely like waking up. Yeah, waking up, breaking free comes out so strong here. And let it go. This situation no longer serves you. Allow me to sever your energetic connections to the past so that you can embrace your future. Yeah, it's time to sever that. It's time to wake up. This is like, I don't know how they're going to make it happen, but it is happening from within. And I think I want to say like danger here is, this card really got stuck to my hand. Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles, you know. One danger here is like being too sticky, attached to... There's a stickiness here, actually. And there's a stuckness here. And how are they going to help you? How are they going to help you? How are they going... We want to do more cards, because I wonder, like, how... Let's do two work. How are the guides going to help you? Or like any more information that we can get. Let's just do two of these, because it's like you need help here. We did have the angels are guiding and supporting you. Archangel Michael are close. I do see that like they are helping you, but it seems like here it's a difficult situation, I would say. Like it seems like I want to wake up, but it's hard, because it's like you need the power. Like you need the power to break free, because you're leaking power in some way, or leaking energy, or the mind is not clear enough, not sharp enough, or the solar plexus is not power. Like something, it's like almost like, or is that an illusion itself? I don't know. Let's see. Wow. This is great. We need help. We got a magician's sword. Confidence in your magic. So it's going to come from within. Because I felt dumped here. I was like, I can't do this on my own. I need help. Yeah. I was like, who's going to help us? 1414, the camera said now. Yeah, who's going to help us? Number one, we're going to help ourselves. But 14, number 4 is angels, together with the angels and together with the guides. Number 3 is also Ascended Masters. And number 7 is also our divine path. Confidence in your own magic. So we are doing this ourselves. To get the sword together with the guides. Perfect storm. We are getting help. Crown chakra upgrade. Interesting. Divine connection, holy experience, and miraculous energy. So there's even miracles here. There could be even, eclipse energy helping us. There could be Uranus energy helping us. It could be Pluto energy helping us. Even Mars. Even Mars, certain Mars transit. Mars transit in astrology comes with fire. Mars is in Cancer right now. It's going to move into Virgo later. But yeah, I'm just saying that if you're interested in astrology. But there's like, you're getting help. Yeah, you're getting help from the outside, but it's also happening from the inside. Be confident in your own magic. So the fire within you is going to awaken, and the chakras are awakening up, and you're going to start to stand up for yourself and your life, and you're going to be able to let go of certain habits that's not good for you. Maybe doom scrolling, or you're not exercising enough, or things that takes our energy. You know how much energy it takes? I mean, we just lay on the couch and just like surf on the phone for all of a sudden it's like 2-3 hours, and it's like, okay, I did nothing. I just like surfed around. It's not like it gives us energy and power. Or when we are not eating healthy, like that, it's also affecting our, you are what you eat, you know, so it's also affecting our body, or certain habits, or keeping certain people in our life, holding on to that, not telling, not being very clear with our boundaries, and like just like in this pile number 4, I wonder if you really have some sticky attachments, and that's really like draining you from much more energy than you might be aware of. We have justice. Then here we have 11. Justice is number 11. So things are definitely balancing out here. And justice, also let it go. If there is something unhealthy attached to you that has nothing to do with you, I think you're going to be able to let that go with the crown chakra upgrade, because there's a sense of, I just, like, once again, like tired, I just want to go to sleep, or, you know, it could even be like you are battling some type of addiction here, food addiction, phone addiction, weed addiction, alcohol addiction, friend addiction, I don't know, like, yeah, always having a hard time saying no to someone, or people pleasing addiction, not like not having, why is it so hard here? Like I feel like I feel like I'm out of it here. Yeah, so let's just do more cards. Death beneath the Four of Pentacles. It's interesting because when I saw the Four of Pentacles, I felt like the danger, I said even, the danger here is like being so attached to something, because the Four of Pentacles is holding on to his coins here. We are so attached to something that we have a hard time letting go, and it's because it's sticky here, and because we think maybe it gives us safety. We think we are okay. So it's almost like you have built something, but it's not working in some way. So we have death here. I feel like there's going to be help from the universe to see things with the crown chakra more clearly. Like, this is not working. Like, this habit, this person, this workplace, this or that, you know, is draining me. Or like you start to question, like, why am I so tired all the time? Or why am I so this all the time? Or why am I losing motivation? So connecting the dots here, see this, like almost connecting the dots together with the crown chakra, things are going to be clear for you what is not working anymore. And with death here, I feel like you're going to start to release things. Really release things so that you can reclaim your legacy with the Ten of Pentacles. Because once again, in this pile, I feel like you have one very powerful pre-written destiny that you are really meant to follow through this lifetime. I don't know what it is, it doesn't really show, but it seems like something that has to do with your legacy. That makes me think that this is something very important for you. You know, it could even be moving away, creating a family, being happy somewhere else. It could be, you know, spiritual legacy, doing something on a spiritual path. I don't know, it's different here, completely different here, but there's something that's like just like waking up, getting rid of stickiness, changing your mind, changing your perception of things, and healing. This is something with also having health issues here. Like you could be dealing with fatigue, chronic fatigue. You can be dealing with stress and anxiety, weird food allergies, weird stomach pain, weird headaches. And then this is your chakras. They want to open up, but there's like blockages there. And some of you really like energy vampires in this pile. I feel very strongly that you are dealing with energy vampires. See, Queen of Swords. Yeah, time to wake up. It is time. This path cannot not be avoided. You waking up. You facing certain things in your life. Connecting the dots. See, all this connecting the dots and seeing like, okay, this person is making me feel like this. If I allow them to my energy, if I give them access to my energy, it is going to affect me in a negative way. This habit I have inherited from my parents. If I don't cleanse my energy and cut the cords and change this or work with this or shadow work myself out of this, this is still going to affect me in a negative way. There is a lot of shadow work here also with the Raven, like the subconscious mind and seeing patterns and connecting the dots and the connections between everything. Justice here, balancing things, freeing yourself from things, and waking up and stepping into your legacy, the life that's meant for you, the goal that was meant for you. With the Ten of Pentacles, this is stability. This is a family here. That's why I said, like, maybe some of you, you're meant to move away from one type of energy, one type of life, and create a new home for yourself, a new family for yourself. We have kids here, but maybe it's pets for you. Maybe it's you opening up a retreat center somewhere in the jungle. I don't know, once again, what your legacy is. It's different, but there is something that's so important for you that is meant to happen. And your guides is doing everything. And right now, the stickiness really needs to go. Ace of Cups. Healing. healing. And I mean, Ace of Cups is also a card of spiritual awakening. Spiritual awakening, a new birth, a rebirth, a new beginning. Once again, connecting the dots here. Well, all the dots are connected. See, I don't even know what these are, but it was so nice. And we got the King of Cups, spiritual teacher, the King of Cups, the wise one, the mature one, the very, very wise one. Yeah, this is you awake. Queen of Swords and King of Cups. This is the energy that you're going to embody here together with Ace of Cups. You are awakened, you are free, and you have moved yourself away from this. This is something old, this is something sticky. It is creating certain type of thoughts. It is creating certain type of feelings. You are entangled. What are you entangled in here? Pile number 4. Like, is it people? Who are these people? Or what inner entanglement do you have? If it's not people, then inner entanglement. Like, what kind of difficult relationship do you have with yourself and your ego? Like, maybe like certain habits and things, and maybe the collective is, maybe the sticky energy is from the collective, like, or certain groups of people. Freedom is very strong here, and breaking free and like waking up. And we got the Nine of Pentacles. This is great. This confirms your whole reading, where you are moving forward. Nine of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles is a card of luxury, rewards, independence, freedom, retiring. The hard work is done. Now we are retiring. Now we are harvesting all that abundance. There's luxury, there's rewards. See all the dots. This is where you're moving towards. So your pre-written destiny is to move you towards a place in your life where you are stable, very stable foundation, where you are wealthy in some way. But I think with the Ten of Pentacles, definitely material wealth. You are stable, you are wealthy, your life is, you have everything that you need. The people that you love are with you and protected. Your pets are protected. You are living a life that's satisfying for you. You are healthy. You have healed. Like some of you, if you're sick, it's like you're healing your body. Some of you, you have like weird, like somatic, like mental, like one thing, like anxiousness, stress, worry, panic attacks, PTSD is gone. Headaches are gone, like physical, like, I don't know, something with your feet, your legs, your hips. There's like weird issues that, some, like if you have a physical issue that in your mind, that you can heal. This is like a very clear confirmation that you will be able to heal yourself. Because I feel like when you are in the Ten of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, King of Cups, Queen of Swords, Ace of Cups energy, where you're moving towards, I feel like you are healed. I feel like you have healed your own body, your own mind, your own emotions, and you are free. And I feel like you have moved also away from certain people, certain energies, or habits. Maybe you had something very, destructive in your life, or maybe it wasn't even destructive, but you outgrow it. You had a part of your life, you were smoking a lot of weed, or you were hanging with a friend group, when you were always together, but people go in different directions, but you still meet, but you feel like, okay, I have outgrown this friend group, and every time we meet, I feel like, okay, we can't really connect, so Like, why am I staying? So like you're releasing something. So you're letting go. And I feel like here, you're really moving away from that. Because your legacy, which is your destiny, is somewhere else. Like in a new type of reality. It doesn't mean that you physically have to move, but it's just like, it's just in a different type. But I wonder if you physically, like, you're going to move. I have to say, actually, in this pile, I feel like also there's going to be a physical move, like your home, because there's something with the Ten of Pentacles and the ground that you are living on that's very important. So it could be that you're being called to live in another country, or to buy a house somewhere, or to rent an apartment somewhere. But something really makes me think here, there's also a physical move, because you're going from one energy to complete other energy. Because there's something with the dragon and you being also connected to the collective, and being like very affected by your neighbors and what they think and what they feel. Maybe you need to live more in nature. Maybe you need to live in a community where people are more awake and have a higher natural vibration, even if they're not spiritual. But they are more prone to positive thinking and compassion and forgiveness and acceptance and tolerance and kindness, because there's really like stickiness, heaviness, and then healthiness, being healed, living a healthy life, eating healthy, exercising, thinking healthy, feeling healthy, having healthy relationships, healthy boundaries here. So you really like move here. It's nice with all the blue. Yeah, it's all nice with all the blue here. Okay, I can't believe I managed this reading, because when I started, I was even thinking, yeah, let's just change it and make it into 3 readings. And I was like, I put so much effort into preparing these readings. I felt like it would be sad. And also I liked pile 1, 2, 3. They turned out so good. So I felt like this was the missing puzzle here. So before we end, I have 2 announcements. And the first one is that I have created 2 oracle decks, if you haven't seen it. And one of them, the little guide deck, the first one I created together with my inner child, is almost sold out. I actually only have half a box left, so I am counting on it to be sold out within a week. So if you want to grab one of the last copies, I am selling these as a package deal. You get both of them with 50% discount and free worldwide shipping on my website, nordicl.com. And also, I am also releasing a 3rd oracle deck through a Kickstarter campaign on the 14th of September. And to help to fund my new oracle deck, you can buy a deck, but I will also be releasing 20 spots for a private reading with me. So if you want to have a chance to grab one of those 20 spots, do sign up to the newsletter on my website, because I am still working through the final details before I'm really ready to like bring you all the information on how to not miss anything. But if you sign up to the newsletter, you will be the first to know anything and everything that is going on beyond the YouTube readings, because I prioritize the people that are signed up to my newsletter, because it's easier for me. And also I know I'm not nagging you with information if you're not interested in it. So yeah, anyways, sign up to the newsletter on my website if you want to be the first to know about the Kickstarter campaign and the 20 spots, and also my new oracle deck. So pile number 4, the dragon pile, you have to leave a comment in the comment section in this pile, because I'm very curious to know how things resonated with you. So please feel free to do so. You don't have to if you don't want to, but I'm super curious to see if this made sense for you. Either way, pile number 4, I do wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.